Lord, we're live.
Oh, my. Welcome to Insight Light as Love with Chica. We have not seen you in a while. So we are so excited and delighted to bring you this broadcast today, honoring and celebrating Women's History Month, the divine feminine energies, and the spring equinox. I'm wearing a little red today to say, bam, new beginnings, right? And so before we do that, though, right where I've got to do this is to, in the deepest breath, holy elevated breath, give thanks to the creator life, love force that animates us all, that allows us to be here, in honor also of our ancestors, our ancient ancestors. We honor you, and we honor all the ancestors, our ancestors in our personal line that we know, that we don't know. We give thanks. And with that, in my own little way, I say, to the waters, This is moon water. And Sister Isabel was the one that put me into that. Moon water with some stones in it, right? Because we are strong. We are strong. And to the women, yes, to the feminine, here are flowers for you as well. The earth and the flowers. Flowers are like angels, right? And a little bit of light. We are luminaries, all of us.
Yes.
And notice I have a red rose and a blue rose, which is symbolic, those colors, of the divine feminine and the divine masculine together in unity. And so that's how we come together, right? So Tweri, could you come on? I want to see your face as we do this little intro before we get started, because I give honor to that divine feminine energy. And I'm gonna ask every beautiful luminary participant that is here with us today to maybe think about a particular quality of the divine feminine that they resonate with. Okay, so be thinking about that. All right. And I am so grateful, Tweri, that you called me, and you were so moved, right, by spirit. Did you get this in meditation in terms of doing this celebration for Insight Light is Love? Because we haven't done anything since we did 13 broadcasts, January 17th. Now check it out, January 17th, and we went through July. To serve and reach out, community. We're so wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful to have you and to join us in Circle again. And so what moved you to do that?
Thank you so much, Nana Nura, and my beautiful family that I'm seeing their beautiful faces in the back room, and to all of the Soul Lights family of humanity that will be viewing this. Oh, Appreciate Love brought this forward. It was just thankfulness, for women and the miraculous beings that they are. I could have been, messed up. My mother transitioned when I was just a child, and I'm thankful that the creator, the goddess, of all has put love and appreciation and awakened my eyes to be able to continually progress in being more loving and supportive to women, which is the divine manifestation. That's as simple as that. I just appreciate love, and I'm so thankful for you and all of the beautiful family that are going to present today. I'm going to be the engineer and just let you women do what you are destined to do for your mission and assignment now is take the lead. Ashe?
Ashe. Well, with that, however, we have three beautiful souls, male, masculine, divine energies, who are going to be sharing today as well. And so I'm just going to give family, just an idea, kind of like where we're going to go, because we have 10 beautiful luminary presentations coming to you. And when we just want you to know that whatever is shared in regard to honoring and celebrating the divine feminine, we're coming from the spiritual energies.
Come on.
All right, of that divine feminine. And we know, most of us know, that every being has the divine masculine, divine feminine energies within us. And we know that all things start first with us. So we decided, to remember when we talked about when to do it, March, we wanted to be involved with the equinox, because that's like new beginnings, springing forth, birthing, and we birth sisters, whether we have, we become mothers or not, we birth ideas, and we nurture those kinds of things. But we're looking for the twos, and that's what we decided, right, Tori? We talked about 3/20/2022 at 2 p.m. Now those twos, in terms of energies, number and energies, is about togetherness. It's about harmony. It's about balance, right? It's about relationships, and so we wanted to honor that. Not divine feminine above the divine masculine. No, unity, you and I, unity together. All right. So we're going to introduce our first luminary participant to share. Yes. And please note, family, viewers, if you hear this little tone here, did you hear that, Tuere?
Yes.
It means that I'm just kindly and gently giving, a signal that we're close to a time, because we want to honor your time. We also are going to be providing this. Tori's doing such a wonderful job with, like he said, being back, the production end. And I'm so thankful and proud of the progress, that I've seen you make. So he will be editing this in part 1 and part 2 when it's uploaded, up to YouTube. Is that correct?
Yes. And Nana Noor, before I disappear, so to speak, we have about 6 guests in the waiting room. And should I could just bring everyone out front.
Just to kind of say hi, whoever's here. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I'll do that now. I'm so thankful.
And we know how technology is sometimes, so family, bear with us. Oh, there's Rosaangela, our first presenter. Will be presenting very soon, so we'll see you soon. And Isabel. Hi, I've got the moon water, Isabel. Okay. Horace, brother Horace, you made it.
Hold tap, everyone. Hold tap.
All right. Eva.
Thanks.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love your color hat.
I had to bring the color today.
Wonderful. So good to see you and everyone so far. Who else? Angelique, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Oh, good to see your face.
As well as yours.
Oh, Dr. Natali. Oh yes, we were in service. We were in service this morning. Bless you all so much for being a part of this luminary celebration. Thank you. Anyone else, Tuere, here yet? These are the 6 beautiful souls that are with us thus far. Are you there, Tuere? Again, we say this, and we know, don't we, Dr. Natali, about technology sometimes?
Yes. Sometimes.
Yes. Oh, we have Barbara Ross D. Where are you? Okay, we lost it, but we'll just be patient. Either we're going to see Baba Ross D or Tuere will be back on.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you can start. You can start, and we'll just spotlight everyone when they begin to share. I'm
All right.
thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Yeah, Baba Ross D. He'll be back in a little while.
Very good. Okay, because I remember you said something about him coming a little bit later. All
Okay.
right, so we're going to start. And again, we're so thankful that you're going to be with us for the time, because we're in this together. We're circling together. Your energies, our energies, we know to the collective, I feel in my soul is going to elevate, is going to bring us to a point of such powerful new beginnings for us all. Together as one, as we say, right? All right. And there's Makua. How are you?
Grateful to be here. Real honor. Good to see everybody. Shining on this equinox.
Huh? Beautiful faces. Yes,
That's
beautiful
right.
light. Oh my goodness. The light, did I show you the light? Right? We're all luminaries, right? Shining bright. Okay. All right. So we're going to begin. We're going to begin with Rosaangela. And Rosaangela, we look forward to your sharing. And I will, do the ring, and anyone is welcome to share their contact information, just before that closing. And it will show up too in the final, copy, that will go up on YouTube. And if you could think of, again, everyone, before your closing, a particular energy of the divine feminine that you resonate with, also, if you would do that, please. All right, so let's get started with the beautiful Rosaangela Natalino.
Happy peace, family. Hey, I'm so honored to be here. I'm Rosaangela. I am from Brazil, and I am honored to work with my community in Brazil for many years. And today here, seeing so many brothers and sisters, and my mentor, Dr. Natali Nelson, who is here, is something that really resonate with this moment. And that's why I am wearing yellow, representing the life force, the energy of the sun. It has been a long winter, and we need the winter time to prepare, to rest. But now it's time to come out, it's time to rise, it's time to reborn, to regain our energy to be out. And so thank you for having me here to celebrate this energy, the feminine energy. And this year completes pretty much 12 years that the first time that I enter into the Academy of Kemetic Education in Boston, Kemetic Education and Wellness. And in order to celebrate the renewal, the energy of rebuild, reborn, we need to learn who we are. And be here with the community, celebrating this energy in a day that earlier we are celebrating the spring equinox. Reminded me when I went to the academy to learn about myself, about my history, about my legacy, about my identity. And 12 years ago, I started reborn. I started rebuild who I was. And this is the energy that masculine and feminine comes together. We learn from other sources that we should be always in competition with ourselves and with others. But this is not our nature. We learn from others that we should be all the time trying to be more than the other and gain more than the other. But this is not our nature. And our nature is to harmony, equilibrium. And through these years, the discoveries that I have is as I am a healer. We all are. We born as a healer, and the outside world that we are living in made we forget that. And through the academy and the studies and the searching, I learned how to regain the power of being a healer. And as a woman who have a part in this construction, we are together as a feminine and masculine, a man and woman. We need to learn how to work together because this is our nature, a nature of through the histories and the communities that I am here in United States, the community that I am in Brazil, where my family lives, and the global community are now, we learn and remember how we can work together. And this meeting here is the proof of this. We are here talking about the feminine energy, but we have brothers together to join us. As well, when we are celebrating the masculine energy, we should be together with them. And this is the best proof that our nature is to work together. This is how we're gonna rebuild our communities, rebuild ourselves. We have so many problems to fix, and we're gonna find that the key is within. The key is to remember what the system that we are living made us forget. And so it's so much to talk about this, the celebration, because we know how all over the world we are seeing a lot of disharmony between brothers and sisters, and we here can be assured that we can work together. But we need to come into unity first with ourselves and understand that these forces work in harmony within us, and everything in life comes in harmony. The universe was created in harmony in my art that we call my art is the way where how the universe was created, with abundance, with unity. And we just needed to remember how to go back to that harmony, unity, and order. And I invited in this moment so we can really be in the same place, in the same space together, that we for a few seconds bring in our memory what for us is to be in balance with our own energy. When was the last time that we feel that we are in harmony, in equilibrium, in balance? Was 2 days ago, a month ago, years ago, decades ago, or we can feel this every day? Our community, when was the last time that we feel that our community is in harmony, not in competition? we have problems to solve, but we can solve with the teachers of our ancestors. And the energy that I will like to evoke, is that today I am in yellow. And yellow is like the equilibrium, the sun rising. In this rising of the sun, to bring us together. So when we close our eyes and we look within, we know that we did the best we could do in a day that we are. And tomorrow, when we wake up in the morning, we're going to do the best. We're going to be the best divine beings that we can be. Because the divine is our nature. We are divine. We are in alignment with the nature. And through these years, I become more in tune with my healing responsibility, not just to heal myself, but others. And sometimes I get myself thinking how wonderful will be if, as a community, we all find this time, this space, when we realize our role as a healer, and we need to bring the word outside to our community, to our family, because it's only one way for us to be together, is become the best in our purpose that we can be. And if we don't know what purpose it is, that is the trouble. And so I invited all of us who are here today to bring this energy of the sun, the life force, the life, the asset that make us move every day, that make us wake up in the morning, and even knowing that will be a hard day to swallow. Sometimes it's really hard, because it's not just what happens with us, but it's what happens with others. But no matter how hard it is, we're gonna rise as the sons and daughters of the Creator. So which I share with a lot of greatness, I ask you together to breathe together as one. Inhale and exhale. And I will say the sacred words, Ankh, that means life, Ujar, prosperity, and Seneb, what is health, good health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, community health. Ankh, Ujar, Seneb. Hotep.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so, so much. And this is our first sharing. Is there a contact information that you would like to share?
Yes,
please.
I can put in I can put on the chat, but my email is Rosa, ROSA, at Casa, like it's right in my name, KASA. DE Maat, MAAT.
Beautiful, beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing what you are inspired to do with your life. Don't we have tools? We all have tools. And I always say this, I respect certainly everyone's right, to seek, in terms of the divine, their expression of spirituality and growth. We're here to share what has worked and works for us. And we are all here in mutual respect, are we not? And staying open to receiving, always seeking, truth and wisdom. And there is much wisdom in what you have said, Sister Rosaangela. And thank you so very much for being, our first luminary spiritual soul this morning or afternoon, wherever it is, whatever time it is, when family, you happen to be watching this. So most grateful, most grateful. And so our next luminary has been with us before, Reverend Cheryl Jones. Beautiful, beautiful sister. It's been a while. Where are you? Where are you, dear one?
Hello, Nana Nura, and all of the wonderful people faces that I see. It took me a minute to get into the room, but thank you for your patience. And so I am so glad Tuere, my friend, Tuere Chica is my friend that I met many years ago at the VA Medical Center, where I serve as chaplain. I serve as the program manager for spirituality and the arts. I've served as wellness chaplain. I run groups for veterans, men and women. During the pandemic, we have started virtual groups for those who've suffered with COVID. We call it the post-COVID recovery support group. I started a book club for women veterans that has now been going on 2 years. Did not expect to be going on 2 years. I direct the band and choir of veterans called the Spirituality and the Arts Players, and I facilitate writing groups. And so I wanted to share with you just briefly three songs to represent things we may have faced during these times. I want to say Happy Women's Day month. And I want to share three things and three songs that perhaps can move us through what we have been facing. So the first thing that we have faced is fear. We were hit with this pandemic. Some people saw it coming. Most of us did not. And so we had fear, if we're honest with each other, fear for our loved ones, fear for ourselves, fear of moving through our spaces and virus coming in. I did get the virus, Omicron. Thank God I was vaccinated and boosted. But we have experienced a season of fear. And to that, I would like to offer this, just a short a cappella song of our ancestors when they lived in fear and trepidation when they were enslaved, and they came through with this song, one of many of the Negro spirituals. So if you would sing with me, clap with me. We know that virtually we cannot do that together so that everybody can hear. So if you would mute yourselves and sing this with me. This is a song from our ancestors when we face the fears. We're just going to lay it down by the riverside. I'm going to lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm going to lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna put on my starry crown down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my starry crown down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. One last time. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. We're going to lay down those fears, those trials, tribulations, trepidations. We're going to lay them down the riverside, by the riverside. We're not going to study those things that haunt and hurt us. We're going to just lay them down to our Creator. And then we had a lot of feelings through this time. Feelings. Fear was just one of the feelings. We were angry. We were sad. We were joyous in some parts, in some ways, because maybe we came through the virus, or we're coming through and seeing our burdens being laid down. So we had a lot of feelings, and sometimes our feelings change. So we don't stay or stick with the feeling of sadness, because we know that that can shift and change. And what can we do to shift those things into more ways that we can feel uplifted and inspired and can move through and press through? So this is a song that decides we're going to go on. And this is from James Cleveland. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. And God is by my side. The Spirit's by my side. Though trials come on every hand, the Spirit's by my side. I'm going to add my own. The Spirit's deep within. The Spirit's deep within. Though trials come on every hand, the Spirit's deep within. And then we breathe. And I have one more song to share that reminds us that even though trials and tribulations come, we are grounded on faith. There's an old adage that fear came knocking at my door. Fear came knocking at my door. I sent faith to answer it, and there was no one there. Fear came knocking at my door. I sent my faith to answer it, and there was no one there. We live in a wonderful world, and this song was written especially for Louis Armstrong to sing. It was written during the Vietnam conflict, and he sang it, he recorded it, and he was ostracized for it. People said, "How can you sing this song during a time of this war, where young men were going off to die, where young women were going to serve?" And he said, "Children, I'm singing this song because I believe that this is a wonderful world." I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yes, I think to myself, ooh, what a wonderful world.
Ah, Ashe, wonderful. Thank you so much for lifting up and shining your light on this beautiful celebration of Women's History Month and Divine Feminine Energies. We're most grateful. I'm sure that Tuere has your information to put, as contact. Thank you so much, Reverend Cheryl.
Thank you.
Much love, much love.
Much love.